It's the American Basketball Media Days live in beautiful Irving, Texas. And we've got the South Florida women's basketball team here with us, and the expectations are always sky high. And this year is no different as head coach Jose Fernandez enters year 25 at the helm of the program. Last season, the Bulls went 19-14 and lost starter Sammy Puisis to a season-ending knee injury. She returns to the floor, as well as starter Romy Levy, as well as Victoria Blazig. And there will be some new international faces added via the portal. We bring in Coach Fernandez now to preview the upcoming season. And Coach, I'm seeing UConn, South Carolina, Duke, and Louisville on the schedule. What went into putting that together?
You're forgetting Vandy and Duke and Mississippi State and TCU.
roll it up.
I think
the schedule.
No, I think it's definitely a schedule that provides a lot of opportunities for our staff and our players. And I think these guys would rather play that type of schedule to get us ready for January, February, and for the conference tournament. And I think there's one thing that the committee at the end of the year can't say is that we didn't go out and do our best job going out and being aggressive scheduling-wise.
Jose, was it always that way for you, or is that a philosophy that you feel like you've learned along the way?
I think it had to change a little bit when we went from the Big East to the American, and we had a little transition. And even in the first year of the American, when we had Louisville, Rutgers, and Connecticut, and us, and then once Rutgers and Louisville left, and it changed because you didn't have all those games in January, February that were going to be top 100 games. So we had to get creative and be aggressive in scheduling.
Part of that scheduling is you want to see what you have. You get Sammy Puisis back from the injury. How big is that to the roster?
Huge. I think, I don't know if we didn't do a great job letting people know that she was coming back, but I think Sammy announced that she was coming back, so it was a little glaring when I saw the list that she wasn't one of the top 10 players in the league. But I think that'll push a little button in her, just because she was newcomer of the year a year ago and she was preseason first team. I think she's going to get probably more attention in the national media and national publications that she did in this conference, but she understands that she's a piece to the puzzle, and we have a lot of really, really talented players on this year's team.
Yeah, Sammy, do you feel like you have something to prove heading into this season?
Preseason stuff, it is what it is. Obviously last year having the injury, coming back is my own obstacle that I need to face. I'm not even worried about, those type of accolades. I just want to win. I want to be a part of a great program, and we have a great team this year, so much chemistry, and 2 years ago we weren't able to get the conference title. And that's something that I'm striving for mostly, yes.
A healthy USF team is scary. A healthy, motivated USF team is even scarier, okay? So I'm sure the league has been put on notice, and they'll be looking out for you. So they were sharing with us before the interview here that you have been playing on separate teams in practice. I was thinking maybe the chemistry was going to develop, but what are you seeing as them playing individually, on separate teams throughout training?
Well, we had 10 team workouts, and we're 11, 12 practices in, so you want to play as many different combinations as possible. I think the depth that we have, and Sammy brought up a year ago, that team had 2 WNBA draft picks just a year ago that we lost. But we have 5 very talented wings besides these Romy and Sammy, and Victoria Blazig that comes back. She was freshman of the year. 2 other freshmen that are really talented, and Amy Thompson and Reina Tomasika. So I feel confident that for the first time in a long time, you could any one of those 5 can step out there and play and knock down shots and defend and do great things.
You've always said it's about getting into the rhythm, and with injuries having just derailed your seasons the last few years, where do you feel like you are right now, compared to maybe 2 or 3 seasons ago?
I think we're in a good place. We have a good blend of returners with newcomers. I thought we brought 3 really good transfers in through the portal that are all going to play a lot of minutes for us. you know, we couldn't control the two storms that we were affected with, but we're right on schedule right now. I feel good where we're at right now. We have a lot of stuff, and we're looking forward to. We had to push back our first close scrimmage a week, so that's what we're going to be working on for this upcoming week to get ready for that.
And you're still without power at your house, right? What is that? What has life been like at home?
Different. It's like a long camping trip that you didn't want to take. No. For us not to have power for 5 days, that is so minimal to what so many people in the Tampa Bay region and on the West Coast have still going through and have gone through with Hurricane Helene and Milton. So if we got to be inconvenienced without power,
yeah.
And so many people lost their valuables, their life possessions,
yeah.
the roof over their head. They don't have anywhere to sleep and nothing to eat. So I take that any day.
Yeah.
Romy, when you have such a breakout year and you're preparing for the next season and you've got so much talent around you, how have practices been? Is everything kind of elevated as you guys get ready for this season?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that for the most part, having the right chemistry and the right people on the court with me will help me get better. So, you know, I got picked, preseason player of the year. Yep. I don't think that matters. I mean, as long as my teammates come and play with me and we all play together, we just want to win as a team. And whatever the outcome is, I mean, hopefully it'll be the best outcome that we can, but I'm going to be happy with my teammates.
You stuck around on campus over the summer to train. What did that look like? What are you coming into this season better at?
I think for the most part, I focus on my defense. I know that's something that I need to get better.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I know that this is something I need to get better at in order to go into the next level. So I focus a lot on my defense, and hopefully, you know, I'll be able to show you all that I got better during this summer.
How much does it help? I know, Coach, we saw you put the arm around her. How much does it help, though, having a coach who's willing to put that much time and attention, but also probably comes with a little bit of an expectation, too, heading into the year?
I say it all the time and everywhere I go. I think that if I didn't decide to go to USF, I don't know where I would be right now. I think Coach Jose was the best decision that I've made 2 years ago when I decided to go into the portal. And I'm just so happy with this decision because I know that he was the right person to, you know, give me the push that I needed and then take me to the next level.
Sammy, what does a successful year, you know, for you and a start look like, just in terms of feeling confident in your body again after an injury?
Yeah, I would just say, like right now, I'm starting to feel great. Practices have been, each day I'm getting 1% better. I know we have a tough schedule in, you know, November, December. So just seeing how I play, how the team plays, will give me more confidence going into the league. Yeah.
All right, so New York just tied up the series here. So we're at 1-1 in the WNBA Finals. Courtney Williams, of course, might have hit like the biggest shot I think we've ever witnessed in this series. How proud are you watching a former USF Bull go out there?
I think for me, it means everything. We all want to be in this position. We all want to come out of college and be a pro. So watching someone that was under the same program that we are at right now, I mean, it just makes, that gives you a drive, gives you the adrenaline that you want in order to, like, you know, I want to be where she is at right now.
Hey, give Courtney a shout out though.
Huh?
Give Courtney a shout out. We got a minute for her. If you were to give Courtney a message, what would you tell her?
I'm just so proud of her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so fun to watch her, especially knowing like we're both alumni at USF. Like Romy says, it gives us drives. It shows that it's possible, you know, playing for Coach Jose, and he knows what it takes to get someone to the next level. So.
Awesome. Well, best of luck this season. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
And when we come back, it'll be on the men's side of things.